exploring the minds of America's greatest men. Here he is, 53 years later, Dr. Napoleon Hill.
Thank you very much. My greatest book, Think and Grow Rich, was written in the White House in 1933 in the most intense surrounding of negative attitude I've ever witnessed in my entire life, which is evidence, I think, of the fact that there are ways and means of maintaining a positive mental attitude even though you're surrounded with negative influences. But I want you to know I'm working from a script because I want this lecture to be letter perfect. Nothing constructive and worthy of man's efforts ever has been or ever will be achieved except that which comes from a positive mental attitude based upon a definite purpose and activated by a burning desire and intensified until the burning desire is elevated to the plane of applied faith. The subconscious mind of an individual can be educated to produce constructive results only when it is given instructions in a positive mental attitude. The subconscious mind responds most favorably and immediately to a burning desire backed by applied faith, faith followed by action. When fear overtakes you, just remember that fear is only faith in reverse gear. Isn't that an enormous thought? Fear is only faith in reverse gear. And start thinking in terms of faith by seeing yourself translating faith into whatever circumstance or things you desire. When sorrow overtakes you, start expressing yourself in terms of joy, perhaps by singing or giving thanks for your power to convert sorrow into joy. Act out these positive parts and they will become real. I wrote over 3,000 positive mottos, and here are some of them. You can do it if you believe you can. How true that is. Whatever it is that you're tackling, whatever your problem is, you can solve it if you believe you can. Do more than you are paid for, and soon you will be paid for more than you do. Remember, your only limitation is that which you set up in your own mind. You fix your own limitation. Nobody can fix it for you. Time spent in silent thought may yield fabulous riches through the creation of sound ideas. Cooperation and friendship are two assets that can be had only by first giving them. No one can get to the top and remain there without taking others with him. The transmutation procedure is simple. First, when failure overtakes you, start thinking of it as if it had been a success. Start imaging the circumstances of the failure in your own imagination as being a success. Start also looking for the seed of an equivalent benefit which seems comes with every failure. Who is the greatest person living at the present time? The answer, of course, is that you are the greatest person now living. If you don't believe this, then begin at once to tell yourself it is true. For it is true as far as you are concerned. Do you know of any person living, past or present, or who is more important than you are? Of course you don't. You are great because you can always become that which you sincerely desire to be. Each human being is a plural, not a singular being. One of these beings is negative, the other is positive. The development of a positive mental attitude is the first step which one must take in order to give the positive self full and complete control over the negative self. Then one has truly taken possession of his own mind and is able to direct it to whatever end he may desire, thus fulfilling the purpose of the Creator in having given man complete control over but one thing, and that is his own mind. I think of all the facts that I have examined in life, that is the most fabulous, the most far-reaching, and the most significant. that the Creator has given man control over but one thing, and one thing only, and that is the right to use his thinking positively or negatively.